Well, hello everyone. The new GTA 6 trailer just dropped, and it actually looks good. I'm not going to nitpick too much. I'm just going to give you guys some overall thoughts from what I seen. Starting with the graphics, like the graphics look stunning. There's no denying that. Um, like the scene where Jason is swimming underwater, like the scene where Lucy is jumping from the building, even like scenes where they're just literally talking to other NPCs, like it looks good. So that's a really nice thing. Um, like this game has some of the most realistic faces that I've seen in gaming, especially for a game with this dimension where there's like so many different NPCs. Because like I know there's other games that do this really well, like Callisto Protocol or Senua even. But I know it's GTA. There's like going to be gunfights, there's going to be explosions and all that sort of stuff. I like my hope is that they can make the story or even missions, even if it's just side missions, with some content that it's interesting, that doesn't require you to, like the things that I just said, like to be constantly involved in gunfights or in explosions or running from somewhere or someone, because I know they are capable of doing interesting stuff. Um, because as you guys, if you guys played Red Dead 2, like there were a lot of different and interesting stories. So yeah, some of the mechanics looked a bit better, except Jason's accelerated jump to the sea, especially compared to GTA 5, of course, even though it's like a really old game. But like some of the car crashing physics looked a bit better. And I think it's good, at least for me, because it looks a bit more realistic, and I think it's one of those things that, in a way, you want to make realistic for a real life simulator game. Um, I don't think the driving changed much, at least from the last GTA. I think it looks really similar, um, which is okay. Like I don't expect like for them to innovate as much in something like that. Um, but I think at least the crashing uh, should be nice and should be better. Um, some of the things that I don't know, like Jason's VA. Oh my god, it sounded terrible. Like it got like there for no reason. Like I don't know what's going on. Like and you know what Jason's voice also made me remember? It's like some of these NBA players after the games, like during the interviews, they try to pitch their voice to sound more manly, I guess. So they're like, yeah, I think we came out with the right mindset tonight. We know it's going to be a tough game. Credit to them. They came out and competed from the start. So yeah, we just stayed together throughout the game. So like I don't know what happened. And like my worry is that we've seen the trailer, like two trailers now. So we've seen what looks good. Like we've seen the best part of it. You know, like my worry is that this is going to last the whole game, and like I really hope not, because I hope his character develops a bit. And even though like my main worry is like the way he talks, it just seems so strange for me. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's wait for the game to judge it. But yeah, like the combat, I really enjoyed as well. Like I think in a way I enjoyed it because it looks really similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, and I think the combat experience in Red Dead is really nice. Like it's really fluid, and I think that's what you want the most in a real life simulator like this. Like you don't want the characters to be able to animation cancel, because that looks super unrealistic, and life doesn't work that way. Um, so I really hope it's as realistic as it can, and as fluid as it looked in the trailer. Because at least for me, it's a big turn off in some of these games where it just animation cancel and the character looks so strange. Um, so yeah, I thought they would innovate a bit, but it feels like they just grabbed what they had from Red Dead 2. Even like those scenes where you could see like the fatal points on each character. But yeah, I think that's a good thing. I just hope it's really fluid. And for me, and it might be like the most controversial part, is the some of the new features that we've seen. Um, like we know now that we have to hit a gym in the game and have fuel on the car. Like the fuel part I can understand because, like, for example, in Red Dead 2, as you guys might remember, like they made you care about your ride. Like they made you care about your horse, how you treated your horse, because at some part of the game it was actually in the story, so you would care about it. Like you want to maintain your horse, take care of him, and maybe they are trying to do this in GTA as well, like where you maybe are going to buy new cars and take care of them instead of just robbing everyone of a car. But I don't know, like I think people are still going to do that most of the time. Um, so I think it's fine anyway. Maybe they are trying to limit how people play. Even though like maybe for a lot of people that's not gonna be really fun. Or I don't know, like we have to wait for the game to see how much it really limits the gameplay. But at least for me the worst part is having to go to the gym. Like I go to the gym in real life. Do I really want to come back home and just to play a video game where I have to go to the gym as well? Like I don't know about that part. Like they kind of lost me there. Um, I think, like, I don't know, like a lot of people made fun of Star Wars Outlaws because they fucking had a quick time event where you would have to click on different buttons just to eat. Like, do we really need a quick time event to go to the gym? Like, I don't know, like, is this really necessary? Um, so yeah, I don't know about this part. I think it was one of the few things that I didn't really enjoy about it. But we'll see, like we'll see how much it limits the gameplay. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the UI, because this didn't really look good at all. Like first of all, like the weapon selector, I mean, for someone who made such a nice weapon selector in Red Dead, even though at first it was confusing, but after some time and it got more functional, even though like even Red Dead, I think they could optimize their weapon selector. But like for someone who made a good weapon selector in the past, like I don't know, like how are you going to make this? Because at least this doesn't look good for me. Like you could have went to any other game like Ratchet and Clank. I don't know, like you could take inspiration for so many other games, like BioShock as well. There are some really weapon selectors in other games. Like I don't know how you miss something so simple like this. And even the map, like I like the fact that they made it 3D. But the fact that it was, I don't know, at least for me, it looks, for example, it looks a bit too zoomed in, and at least for me, it's something that I don't really like. And I know, like, sometimes the map adapts, like, for example, if you're driving and if you're driving really fast, the map usually zooms out. But at least for me, I want to have the option to have the map constantly, like, in a certain size, or like at least a bit zoomed out from what I've seen in the trailer. So yeah, I think those are like the main things that I noticed, that I enjoy, that I didn't enjoy. And with all of this, I'm not saying that I hate the game or I love the game. Like, for now, I think I'm a bit in the middle. Like, it looks good, but for a game with this budget, I think it should look better in a lot of things, especially in certain simple things that Rockstar made well in the past. Um, like in this simple example of Jason picking up a beer, like you either like if you really want to make it realistic, like you just straight up make him pick a beer from the fridge. Um, Otherwise you can just play with angles, like maybe pick the beer from the door fridge instead of from the part you can actually see, so you don't see basically a beer spawning out of nowhere in your hand. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, because I know this is kind of a sensitive topic, especially with all the things that are happening in the gaming world right now, but where you have to either love or hate the game, or if the game it's not a game of the year candidate, the game is going to be bad. Like I'm not going to get into this as much, but yeah, I think it looks good, and I really hope they improve in certain aspects of it. So yeah, I think that's what I had to say for today, and yeah, see ya.